Yeah, it's also people who say things to get a response or a rise, or we live in a social media era, which is a beautiful thing, right? Because we all connected. It's a lot of ways that we all are unified through social media, which I think is beautiful. But it's also like you just got to remember that some people on there for different reasons. I was talking about this with Big Boy from Big Boy's Neighborhood, not Big Boy from Outkast. And he was just like, man, we live in an era where people talking about smash or pass, or where people picking apart people's children or shit. Like, just he was like, this shit. He was like, this shit's sickening to me. You know what I'm saying? It's sickening.
You know what this
But
is saying, though?
yeah, but at the same,
Finish your thought. Finish your thought. I apologize. I have a hard time not interrupting people. I apologize. Go
no,
ahead.
it's fine. But the thing is just like, okay, you just gotta understand that people are in their own universe, in their own world, and that like, yeah, you gotta care, but you also gotta not give a fuck or let it throw you off, because at that point you afraid to be yourself then, if you afraid to be judged, and that ain't beneficial for nobody.
That's American. That's an American thing, by the way.
Mm,
That's an American thing to, you know, be afraid to ask questions, to always feel like you're supposed to know the right answer, and
damn.
and you feel judged or you feel marginalized or ostracized if you don't know something you feel everybody else knows. That's an American thing.
Wow, break that down to me a little bit. That's deep.
I mean, like I learned that like I have a boxing instructor that I was fucking with out in LA, and he's African. He's from Africa, I believe Nigeria. I don't know exactly from where, but he you know what I'm saying, he from Africa. And he was like, yo, when you when you throw it, when you throw a punch and you're not sure if you did it right, ask. Don't feel so, don't feel like you
Right.
can't ask the question, because there are no stupid questions. You don't know. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? If you don't know, the best thing to do is ask.
Yeah.
And anytime you feel apprehensive about doing that, like that's a fear that has been indoctrinated in us by the culture of our country.
I believe that's so accurate.
You know what I mean? As a kid, like just imagine, bro. I've seen motherfuckers just pull up in our neighborhood and as you know what I'm saying, like we were just kicking it. Hey, how you get to the highway from here? Man, where you from? You don't know how to get to the highway from here, man. Goddamn, all you gotta do is, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that happening over time from birth, being in an environment that has that kind of judgment, just for a mere question, that's gonna cause you over time after you've grown up and you've become a young adult or whatever. You're gonna be like, man, let me pick and choose who I ask questions to, bro. I ain't just finna be out here asking questions and letting motherfuckers know that I don't know. Like that's
Right.
just kind of like that's an armor that we put on us, even if it's subconsciously. And that shit is counterproductive. It's disruptive to our personal growth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it ain't until we reach the stages that you've reached, or that I'm still achieving to reach, that
I mean, I am too, still achieving, for
we
real.
always are, bro. Everybody, I mean, we
Till we die.
we look at people, right? So there's three versions of us, and I've said this so many times. There's how we see ourselves, how the world sees us, and how we really are. So us understanding that how we see ourselves versus how the world sees us versus who we really are. That battle, right,
Mhm.
is constant, and we got to be kind of like conscious and secure and confident enough to know that we're so good at what we know,
Mm.
that we don't have to be ashamed of what we don't know. You dig what
Fact.
I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that shit come with growth and evolution. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And not only growth and evolution, it comes with letting it be known that that's okay. That's okay. You don't know, it's okay. Like,
Sure. It's all right to not know. We all, man, we place the responsibility, or we imagine, like just think about it. The way people see Obama, you don't imagine he wake up one day and don't know something. Can you imagine Obama trying to figure out how to do something?
Right.
It goes against your perception of who you envision him as being. But
An
the
all-knowing.
reality is,
Yeah.
we're all just waking up trying to figure this shit out.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
And ain't nothing wrong with that. Can you imagine Jay-Z not knowing how to, like, I'm talking about simple shit. Like,
Right.
we can't get the TV to work. Can you imagine Jay-Z picking up a remote control and not knowing how to work his fucking TV? It happens to everybody, bro.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? But
Right.
how we perceive him, how we perceive them, how they perceive us. The pressure of that makes it kind of, we get anxiety in public places when
Mhm.
we, like for instance, I can't play basketball. You dig what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like that is just something I ain't,
This is
I,
not your shit.
it ain't my shit. Cause I ain't spend no time on it when I was a kid. When
Yeah.
motherfuckers was riding bikes playing basketball, I was selling crack.
Facts.
I just didn't develop that skill. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
I'm a tenacious competitor. And you know what I'm saying? If the idea is to keep that ball from getting in this hoop, I'm gonna find a way to do it.
Right, right,
All right.
right.
So because that isn't my thing, you're not gonna catch me when I'm gonna walk into a place where cameras are rolling and there's a bunch of people say, "Hey, Tip, here, take a shot, shoot this ball." Nah, bro, I ain't finna do that. I ain't gonna do that, my man. I
Yeah,
ain't doing that one. So,
yeah.
but I think that people need to understand, bro. It's all right, man. I heard a quote is you got to give yourself a chance to suck at something.